UFC 320, Ankalaev versus Periera 2. Highly competitive fight. First time around, this shit should be the same. I would want to be honest with you guys. Magomed Ankalaev, Alex Pereira. What? This is a high level fight, bro. It's not. It's not. I'm not gonna be honest. I don't know if this is gonna be a more of a banger than the first one type shit, because the first one wasn't really like a banger. It's a high level fight. If you enjoy high level fights, I mean that's teach their own. I enjoy high level fights, because I personally I really do understand striking. There's a lot of people who don't, and that makes sense. Like I completely understand why people wouldn't like this fight or don't really like this rematch or doesn't have that much hype because the first one wasn't like a crazy banger. But um, you know what I mean. I'll give you guys my pick for this one. First fight, remember guys, it could have gone both ways. Alex Pereira could have possibly won that fight as well. Telling you guys, very high level. I'll show you guys what I mean right now. Rob Devashvili versus Corey Sandhagen, great fight. Marab's been on the tear. I always said that Marab was gonna be the dude to dethrone Sean O'Malley. I was always on that shit. I was always like, oh, Marab is actually fucking cracked and shit. But whatever. Corey isn't that good. Sorry, tell you guys. We'll get into it in a little bit. Jiri cracked. Roundtree a little bit overrated. Josh Emmett overrated. Yusuf been really solid. Abus Magomedov, a little bit ass. Joe Pfeiffer, I don't even know why they're on the main card. Joe Pfeiffer is pretty good, I guess. But Altiba Gautier and a lot more prospects. Patchy Mix, you know what I'm saying? Edmund, kind of mid, but still, I guess, a prospect in a way. Farid Bashra, Chris Gutierrez, Ramiz Brahimaj, Austin Vanderford, you know what I mean? First fight of the card, though, fuck it. Veronica Hardy versus Brogan Walker. Brogan Walker hasn't been looking impressive in any of her fights. I'm sorry to tell you guys, if you guys are Brogan Walker fans, which I'm guessing there's not many. Veronica Hardy, a lot better. A lot better. Just looked a lot better historically. I mean, don't be surprised if Brogan Walker somehow fucking wins because it is women MMA, and you know what I mean. It's a little bit weird. Veronica Hardy though should get this shit done on paper type shit, and I honestly want to say it might even be a lock for some of you guys that are really putting in money into these cards. Veronica Hardy should be a lock for you guys, in my opinion. Brogan Walker has no chance. I'm sorry. I mean, there's always a chance because it's women's MMA type shit, but you know what I'm saying. My opinion has no chance. Veronica Hardy though should get the shit done easily. This is an easy pick. That's why I'm moving on from it fast. Come on. Ramiz Brahimaj versus Austin Vanderford. Honestly, this is a little crazy because Vanderford is the favorite. I think Brahimaj has been looking a lot more impressive. He's a lot younger too by 3 years. Um, I think Brahimaj is just an overall better fighter, has more high level experience. Vanderford came from Bellator, and he came from Bellator and what, LFA or some shit like that. Let me check. Oh shit, no, wrong on the wrong tab. Whatever. It doesn't matter though. I don't really gotta show it to you guys too much. Vanderford isn't the highest level fighter, in my opinion. Not that solid. Brahimaj just looked more impressive overall. Just historically, he's looked a lot more impressive. Trust me, guys, when I'm saying this shit, dude, I would not make you guys pick some bullshit. I would not make you guys pick some fucking bullshit. I'm literally telling you right now. Look. I'm about to show you guys. Look, full profile type shit. Who is he really beating, dude? Just a ton of dudes from Bellator. He lost the title fight in Bellator as well. LFA. I got a dub in LFA. I mean, LFA is kind of known to not have the best fighters. Obviously, it's a regional scene type of thingy. He beat like that one Ukrainian dude, Nikolai or whatever. Nikolai's not high level at all. He's fighting on this card, and I'm picking against him as well. We'll get into it right now. Brahimaj should get this shit done, though, in my opinion. Even though he's not the most impressive, I don't really think Austin is the most impressive either. But don't be surprised if Austin kind of does come through. I feel like the fight got made for a reason. They're both in the same category, in my opinion. So don't be surprised type shit. Brahimaj is good. Vanderford is decent. They're both decent. I think I'll have to pick Brahimaj as the underdog in this. Yeah, Vanderford. Yeah, I don't know. I'm picking against Vanderford. Chris Gutierrez, Farid Bashra. Should be an easy pick for most people. Bashra has not been beaten in 13 fights. Chris Gutierrez isn't the most impressive. I think he has like split decision wins type shit. Like, look, we could check it right now. I'm telling you, obviously, there's a lot more that goes into fight styles and stuff. So don't be thinking I'm like casual or some shit, just fucking saying shit on the mic. But like I said, I haven't been impressed with Chris Gutierrez's style, his whole thing, whatever. Dude, he's only on decisions, dude. Since 2023, he's been decision merchant Dude, fuck, I can't even say it. Decision merchant, bro. You know what I'm trying to fucking say. Fuck it though. He's just been a decision merchant. Not high level. Sorry to tell you guys, not high level, not very high level. He's decent, not garbage, not complete garbage, not a bum, but he's not high level boss route like we already know. Um, Decently high level. I'm gonna have to put him up for Bashra by decision for sure. This might even be a lock for some of you guys. I feel like Farid Bashra is a lock for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Oh shit, why did I click on this dude shit? Alright. Next fight. Next fight. Bro, can I scroll up? Alright, there we go. Macy Chiasin versus Yana Santos. Again, it's kinda like this fight that I was talking about right now. Macy Chiasin isn't the most high level person. Yana Santos isn't high level either. Like, don't get it confused here. She's from Russian shit, but she ain't no fucking Shevchenko type shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, Macy Chiasson has looked more impressive. She had a TKO stoppage, doctor stoppage. What was it? A few fights ago, like two of her fights ago. Yana Santos has just been like on the skid of pure fucking decisions. And I'm gonna just keep it 100. I think Macy Chiasson is just a little bit more high level than Yana Santos. Um, Obviously these styles kind of do make the fights, but I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you guys. Yana Santos cannot get this shit done. I don't know. I can't see it happening. Her record isn't that impressive. Macy Chiasson is decent. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pick Macy Chiasson though. I'm telling you. No, I don't know if it's a lock. I mean, it's women's MMA. Anything could happen, but it's not a lock. But I'm just gonna go Macy Chiasson because it's just a lot more. I don't know. It just makes a lot more sense if you guys really look into it. It makes more sense. She has a better record. She has more of a finishing ability. Yana Santos doesn't. Macy Chiasson, I was funny. I'm gonna say. Punel Soriano. I mean, like I said, Nikolai isn't really the highest level fighter. I don't really see him getting any better anymore either. I don't know. I feel like he's kind of on his way out at this point, even though he's not that old. Kind of crazy to say. This should be a easy fight for Soriano. I feel like Soriano has the advantage in every single way. He's a lot more high level. Don't even be surprised if he gets a TKO. Nikolai, I don't even think he's had wins. I think he has like one win, dude, in the UFC, if I'm not wrong. Look, we could check it out right now. He has like one win, if I'm not mistaken. As in, what's his name? Fucking Soriano has a lot more fucking wins. Look, Prado lost against Vanderford, the fucking dude a little bit more under him, in the card. D Barlow, dude, he has had no fucking wins, dude. Sorry to tell you guys. Nikolai, I don't even know if he has fans, so I don't know if it's sorry to say, but you know what I mean. Nikolai's not high level. Soriano's a lot more high level. I am gonna have to pick Soriano for this fight. Honestly, it's a lock. Guys, this is a lock. If you guys are really putting it on your parlay, fucking put it as a lock. On God, it's a lock, man. Edmund Shabazian, Andre Muniz is a little bit crazy. It's a crazy fight, you know what I'm saying? Edmund Shabazian, pretty high level technique, but Andre Muniz a little bit of a slack, a little bit at times. You know what I mean? Doesn't have the best record. Edmund Shabazian is a little bit of a slack sometimes too. He's a little bit younger, but that does not mean he's fucking. That doesn't mean he's like, you know what I mean, unbeatable just because he's younger type shit. A lot of people get that fucking confused at times. The crafty vets, you know what I mean? They be shining sometimes. I'm gonna be honest. I think this is a time where Andre Muniz has, he could shine type shit. I think Edmund Shabazian. I think Edmund Shabazian is. He's a decent fighter. Has a little bit of a cardio problem. He's a little bit low output. Um, it is a three rounder. It is a three rounder, so I guess it kind of does go towards more his favor. You know what I mean? It's not no five rounder type shit where he has to kind of spend his cardio a little bit more wisely. But I think Andre Muniz could get it done, and I'm gonna have to go with Andre Muniz. Even though he's off of a loss, I feel like he has the attributes to beat an Edmund Shabazian. But don't be surprised. This is a close fight. This is not no lock. I'm not saying this is a lock. This is for sure a competitive fight. I think Edmund Shabazian could get it done, though. Don't be surprised. But I think Andre Muniz, I'm gonna go with the underdog here. He's underdog, right? Yeah, he's underdog. All right, trust me though. Trust me. I swear, Andre Muniz might get it done. Trust. Patchy Mix versus Jacob. Whatever the fuck his name is. I can't say his name, dude. Sorry, but this should be an easy win for Patchy Mix on paper. I'm not saying that Jacob can just fucking come out with some crazy shit. I mean, you know what I mean, that Polish power type shit. But like, dude, I don't know though. Like I'm saying though, I think Patchy Mix should have this done. He has higher level experience, even though he's from Bellator. But Jacobs, this is his debut. I don't think. I don't really think that this could benefit him in this fucking fight. You know what I mean? It's not like some shit where he could come in, game plan it well, and somehow win. I think Patchy Mix is just higher level. I think Patchy Mix still has a room for growth. In my opinion, he most likely is the favorite because of all these Bellator hardcores. You know what I mean? But Patchy Mix should get this shit done. I'm sorry for whoever's going for your boy Jacob, but like, yeah, I think Patchy Mix gonna get this done probably by sub or decision. Trust me. He got that shit done. Daniel Santos versus Juseng Yu. Juseng Yu only has one fight in the UFC. Daniel Santos has decent fights in the UFC, but he's not like the highest level. In my opinion, they're both not the highest level of fighters yet. I mean, I'm saying yet because I feel like Juseng Yu has a lot of room to grow still. Saying he only has one fight, obviously. I think Juseng Yu is pretty impressive. I'm gonna tell you guys why his striking is impressive. The other thing about it, though, the other thing about Juseng Yu though is that I've noticed a lot of Korean fighters actually having a lot of good wrestling. So if you guys are gonna be saying that, oh, the wrestling hasn't been checked too much, these Korean dudes are finding a way to make these fighters pretty well rounded. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, especially if he's training over there with like what's his name, fucking Duho Choi and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? All those fighters, they have really good, they have a good way of really building these fighters. In my opinion, they're gonna take over the sport eventually. At least one or two of them. You know what I mean? They're gonna really fucking come in. Maybe get a ranking on next to their name type shit. You know what I mean? Get some good wins in. Um, Daniel Santos. I mean, Daniel Santos. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. He's decent. He has some decent wins. Like, we could check his record and shit. He's not bad. He's not bad per se. He's not bad. But I kind of just want to tell you guys that he's also not really like the best fighter of all time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you guys that shit right now. I'm gonna tell you guys that shit right now. You know what I mean? Look, unanimous decision. Unanimous decision. Last time he got a TKO or like a stoppage type of thingy was fucking what 2022. I don't know. He's not looking that impressive to me. I'm gonna go juicing you until he gets beat. I can't pick against them. I usually have that rule when they're undefeated. I can't pick against them just because we haven't really seen what his weaknesses are. So I don't think it's a horrible thing to say that juicing you. Um, you know what I mean? He could get beat. I'm not saying, you know what I mean? Like, everybody has like those moments where they get beat, especially if they're this early on in their career. We kind of don't know exactly where they're standing at, but I just want to say Juseng Yu until he gets beat. I can't pick against him. So, yeah, I think Juseng Yu by decision probably. Probably by decision. Maybe low key, it could even be a knockout, possibly. Atiba Gautier, Tristan. Oh shit, I clicked on him. My bad. All right, Atiba Gautier versus Tristan Vines. What the fuck, dude? I'm trying to scroll. All right, Atiba Gautier versus Tristan Vines. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, man. Tristan Vines, bro, he's fucking crafty and shit. Nah, he's not. He's not winning. All right, he's not winning. Atiba Gautier by fucking by whatever he wants. Honestly, not by whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? Probably KO type shit. But Tristan Vines isn't that impressive. If we were really gonna be over here like saying like it's competitive, you know what I mean? Like, not really, dude. This guy was fighting in some shit called Birmingham Brawls or some shit. Thibaut Gautier got that shit, bro. Thibaut Gautier got that shit by knockout. It's a lock. Come on, dude. Anybody's picking Tristan Vines, I feel bad for you guys. I don't want your guy to get knocked out. You know what I mean? He's probably well loved back at home, but yeah, dude, this is just like a fight you don't fucking take like this, dude. Thibaut Gautier, dude, he's a fucking animal. Good technique, good power. He's fucking shredded to the bone. I mean, shredded to the fucking gills. You know what I mean, dude? This guy's probably taking like steroids and shit. Fucking took steroids over there in Cameroon. You know they got good roids over there. Fucking Nagano. Or Ngannou, whatever the fuck you call him. Good ass fucking good shit though, good shit. What are we on? Fucking Abus Magomedov and Joe Pyfer, dude, is the main card already. Abus Magomedov, dude, I'm sorry to tell you guys, he's not that high level, dude. He fights high level dudes, gets beat by them. He got beat by Kaio. He got beat by Sean Strickland, you know what I mean? Doesn't have the best record, in my opinion. Doesn't have the best cardio. His fucking striking's mediocre. His wrestling's mediocre. He's just a mediocre fighter. I'm sorry, Joe Pyfer. He did get beat by Jack Hermanson, but we've been knowing Jack Hermanson's really good on the ground and shit. He's actually a fucking experienced fighter. He's crafty. Joe Pyfer, though, what I will say about Joe Pyfer is he has way better power. He's a lot more patient now. He's growing as a fighter. He's looking a lot more patient. Like I said, he's a little too patient at times, but realistically, he could just pick him apart. How he usually does. You know what I mean? That slow and steady type of power. And Abbas won't be able to handle that shit. I mean, it's gonna be overwhelming. I'm telling you guys, this is a lock in my opinion. Dude, Joe Pyfer by low key, Joe Pyfer by either TKO or decision. Trust me on that one. Trust me. Trust me. Josh Emmett or Yusuf Zalal. Yeah, this one's an easy pick for me too. I think Yusuf Zalal has this. He has higher techniques, looked better in his recent fights. Um, he kind of has like that like fast. You know what I mean? He kind of has like that fucking footwork type of thing going on with the head movement where he moves really fast and he has a good jab type shit. You know what I mean? Can't really get hit type shit. As where Josh Emmett's a really stationary, has power, but like, come on, dude, he's not ever looked impressive in his whole career. I'm telling you guys right now. Look, if you guys really like, I'm sorry to break it to you guys. I know there's a lot of fans that are like, oh, Josh Emmett overhand, Josh Emmett big hook, dude. Josh Emmett big hook. Who has he big hooked apart from Bryce Mitchell and a few others that aren't even known like that? Look, look. I like hold my hand when I say this, man. Hold my hand, please. Lost to Lerone Murphy, high level fight. Won against Bryce Mitchell. I mean, I guess you know what I mean. Lost against Ili Taporia. Ili Taporia was lucky, like kind of like standing right there, fucking throwing too. Couldn't even land shit on Taporia, dude. Taporia was fucking doing all that beautiful fucking shoulder rolling bullshit. Yair Rodriguez also, dude. He lost by sub to Yair Rodriguez. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm like, dude, yo, slow down, bro. Split decision against stationary Calvin Cater. Decision against Dan Ige. Shane Burgos, I mean, dude, fuck, dude. It's just like a little bit more known. I mean, Michael Johnson, he kind of just stands there. He's not that good. Ricardo Lamas, I mean, it's expected. Lost to Jeremy Steffens. Dude, that's what I'm telling you guys. Like, Josh Emmett's never been good. I'm sorry to tell you guys, Josh Emmett's never been good. He barely edges out, like, fucking wins, you know what I mean? The big meaty hook, dude, it only landed on who was it, Bryce Mitchell one time, and everybody thinks this guy's like a fucking... This guy thinks he's like Ngannou or some shit. Everybody thinks he's like Ngannou. He's not like Ngannou. He's not good. His wrestling's mediocre. Yusuf Zalal's wrestling is low-key better. Sorry to tell you guys, Yusuf Zalal should have this shit done easily. Honestly, I would want to say it's a lock, but you never know with Josh Emmett. You know what I mean? He could land a big mediocre. All of these dudes really think he's at high level, but I'm telling you guys right now though, if you guys really trying to like get some shit done here, Yusuf Zalal, bro, by decision. Trust me. Trust me. Jerry Prohaska versus Khalil Roundtree. He fights like he fucking owe you all money. All right, whatever. Whatever. Dude, let me break this shit down for you guys. Let me just be as honest as I can. Khalil Roundtree is a low output fighter, bit stationary at times, doesn't have the best cardio. He has the look decent leg kicks, good leg kicks, but I'm like, dude, how long is he really gonna be able to leg kick for if Jerry's trying to like get combos in the pocket? You know what I mean? Yeah, he could land a little crafty leg kick and shit, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. Khalil Roundtree, like again, it's like kind of like a thing with Josh Emmett. Hold my hand while I'm telling you guys this shit. He's not that good. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, like you know what I mean? He's good. He has good wins, but he doesn't really have the best wins. He doesn't have the best record. Even after he switched his style, he can't really put up good fights. Like he just can't put up good fights, dude. Jiri has only been beaten by Periera 2 times, and that's it for his UFC career. He's only been beaten 2 times, dude. And the thing about Jiri is that he keeps evolving as a fighter. His reaction time is still good. His chin is still good. His head movement has gotten significantly better. His counters have gotten significantly better as well. He has better fight IQ nowadays. Look at this though. Look at this. Jamal Hill by unanimous decision in a 5-rounder, dude. I don't know. Pereira, he got KO'd. Y'all know he did decent, but Pereira found it slow. You know what I mean? He had it under control. He wasn't in danger realistically only when he got dropped. What was it? Anthony Smith? This is a bum. Anthony Smith. I'm sorry. 2023 Anthony Smith is a bum. Chris Daukaus, bum. Dustin Jacoby. He won a decision with Dustin Jacoby. Like, let that sink in right now. Dustin Jacoby's a decent fighter. He's decently high level, but like come on, dude. It's Dustin Jacoby, dude. Like, come on, dude. He's a little bit old. Carl Robertson, straight fucking can. Modestus Bukowskis, bro, straight fucking can. I mean, this was before. I think this was before the switch of styles and shit. But I mean, well, I included Lava, dude. Lost to Johnny Walker as well. This was before the whole switch up of the styles. But like, come on, dude. Like, are we really pretending like Khalil has been really the best of the best? I don't think a lot of people are saying he could become champion. I don't think so. I don't think he could get past the Magomed. I don't think he could get past Periera again. I don't think he could get past Jiri. I think this is where we draw the line: is Jiri and fucking Periera. You can't get past him. Sorry. Jiri, like I said, has evolved as a fighter. He's still a great fighter. Has championship. He's a championship level fighter. Keeping it 100 with you guys, I think Jiri should have this shit done easily. Honestly, even by knockout, you know what I mean? Maybe even some highlight reel knockout, like some fucking counter type shit, and then just hit someone with like a straight. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think Jiri either by decision or like a knockout, low key, like late into like the third round or like early into the third round. But I'm telling you, if Khalil goes to war, he's not gonna handle the output. He can't handle the output. He has to time a counter and get really into it, bro, and get really fucking crafty with it. You know what I mean? To beat a Jiri type of person. And I don't know. I can't see him beating Jiri. I feel like Jiri's just too high level for him. Honestly, I think this is a lock for me, dude. Jiri is a lock for me. Trust me when I say, dude. Trust me when I say Jiri's a better fighter overall. Just trust me, please, please. Next fight though, Marab versus Corey. This should be an easy. This should be easy for you guys to decide. Like, come on, dude. Marab has been on the tear. I've always been on Marab being better than most of the people in the bantamweight division. I always said that Marab has the biggest chance of beating Sean O'Malley. He did it. He did it twice. Beat Umar. I also picked him for that Umar fight. It's just Marab has been a fucking different animal. His cardio, his wrestling, everybody knows already. He's just good, dude. His striking isn't horrible either. It's decent. Whereas Corey Sandhagen is one of the most overrated fighters of all time in this division. I'm telling you guys right now. Again, there's a lot of Corey fans, but hold my hand when I say this, dude. He only looks badass when he's fighting cans. Let's check his profile right now. Look, look. Trust me, guys. His best all time win is Figgy, and Figgy's pretty old at this point. Look, Umar lost. What couldn't he do in that fight? He couldn't stuff the takedowns. I mean, he couldn't stuff the takedowns. He could get back up, but couldn't stuff them. Couldn't get his flow in because the wrestling. He was scared of the takedown. He was just doing the same thing he always does. Just switches stances, feints for fucking 5 rounds. Rob Font should have won that fight, in my opinion. If he's really that high level, he should have won that fight a little bit more convincingly than the unanimous decision. Marlon Vera, Cheeto Vera, you know what I mean, dude. You can't be winning a split decision against this dude and saying that you're better than O'Malley and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people saying he's better than O'Malley type of thing. It's not better than O'Malley. Song Yadong, I mean that's probably one of his other better wins. You know, the doctor stoppage against Song Yadong, he's tough, pretty good fight. Piotr Yan, dude. You know what I mean? This is where I'm starting to get to it. Piotr Yan, dude. If he's really trying to prove his point, dude. I don't know. I don't know. You like I said, dude. He's fighting the best of the best. When he fights the best of the best, he can't hang. And it's just true. TJ Dillashaw off of a 2 year break or whatever because of the EPO or whatever, the fucking suspension, or was it 2 years or some shit? I don't even know. Y'all can switch it up. You know what I mean though. It was a little bit more out of prem TJ, and TJ still put up a better fight. I feel like he was landing the harder shots too. A lot of people say, "Oh, you got robbed." No, he didn't, bro. Look back at the fight. I watched it a few times already. I watched it back a lot of times actually. And I really feel like TJ did do better in that fight. He landed way more significantly with his shots. He was landing way harder. Frankie Edgar, this is what I mean. This is where I'm getting to, where he has like his badass moments or whatever. Dude, Frankie Edgar, 2021 Frankie Edgar, dude. Frankie fucking Edgar. Like, come on, dude. Marlon Moraes, bro. He wheel kicked him or whatever the fuck, dude. But who cares? Like, dude, it's Marlon Moraes, bro. He was gonna beat him either way. It doesn't matter. Whoever could drag out Moraes into more than like a fucking 2-rounder, dude, could fucking beat him. He's not good. He's not good. He lost to Aljo. That was before he started getting better at the grappling. But I'm telling you guys right now, he won't be able to handle Marab's grappling. Telling you guys right now. It's a lock, dude. Marab by decision or Marab even by submission, maybe. Actually, maybe not submission, but come on, dude. He's gonna win the decision easily, comfortably. Come on. All right, dude. This is the hardest fight to pick from because this is actually the closest fight that's on this fucking card, probably. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. Look, I'm gonna switch it up, type shit. Like, hold on, what was it? It's UFC 313. Look, we're gonna look at the scorecards and really compare this because this is gonna be the fight where I really have to break it down the most for you guys. I could break down fights if you guys want me to break down more fights. I could break it down for you guys. I have no issue breaking down fights for you know what I mean. Just in a more technical way. Just let me know what fights y'all want me to break down. Like just fucking comment or whatever. I don't really care. I have time for this. I'm not stressing, dude. I really do understand the fight game too, dude. I understand all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, bro. When I'm telling you, I'm trying to give you guys the best picks I can. I'm really trying to. Oh shit, I already skipped over it. All right, we're gonna look at this right here. You know, total strikes 97, 127. You know what I mean? Y'all could look at the percentages. Pereira did throw less, but landed. You know what I mean? Obviously threw less, landed a little bit more for how much he threw, and then Magomed threw more, but landed less. I mean, or whatever. You know what I mean? He landed more overall, but you know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to get to. His percentage is a little bit lower. Um, Pereira wasted less movement. We're gonna get to that. Significant strikes, obviously. He got a little bit outstruck. But look. This is what we're gonna get to. Round one. This is a clear Pereira round. Pereira landed more significant, landed more volume, which was 20 strikes. You know what I mean? This was obvious. We're gonna get to it again. This is a Pereira round, right? All right. This second round. This was a Magomed round. 29, 29 strikes to 18. Okay. We're aware of it. This round was this round two. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. Pereira obviously won this shit off of strikes. Like, come on, dude. Obviously, you're gonna be, that's not how it works. But like, come on, just look at this. Just look at this. We really gotta see how close this fight really was. Because people say like, oh, Magomed dominated him. He didn't get dominated. Trust me, he did not get dominated as much as you guys think. And you're gonna be, oh, you're just a Pereira fanboy. I'm actually not a Pereira fanboy, bro. So this is what I'm trying to say. This fight was a lot closer than you guys remember. A lot of people that even when I watched the fight, I thought it was a really, really, really close fight. I really thought it could have gone both ways. Y'all gonna have to pay attention right here. Round four, dude. Round four. The only reason that Magomed looked more dominant was because the rounds he won, he landed more strikes. You know what I mean? That's the reason he looked a lot more dominant. But realistically, Pereira did take a lot of rounds off of this dude. And then the last round, yeah, the last round also obviously also goes to Magomed. He was clinching up, if I remember correctly. He was clinching up, I think, in these last two rounds. But that's what I'm saying, though. I'm like, look. This was a 3-2, dude. This wasn't like a holy shit. You know what I mean? How a lot of people, Magomed, he's way better. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, dude. Come on. Pereira did well. Will he do well again though? I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I don't know if he can do well again, cause that's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is kind of confusing to pick for you guys, cause I could go for the safe pick and go Magomed, but we could also be on the off chance where Pereira's fucking going crazy again. He does like some crazy shit. He just comes in a little bit differently. But there's also the chance where Magomed finds the chin this time and actually pressures him more because I noticed that Alex Pereira, what we didn't like was when they would close the distance on him. He was really keeping his distance in this fight. And the speed difference was fucking significant too. Magomed was looking a lot faster with the boxing combos. And that's what I'm gonna tell you guys right now too. Pereira couldn't land his left hand. Pereira couldn't really get his right hand too much in there either. He was kind of mostly leg kicking away, you know what I mean? And this is what I'm gonna tell you. 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 This is a hard fight to pick, dude. This is a really hard fight to pick. I know it's crazy to say. I would want Alex to win because I think he's a more entertaining champion. You know what I mean? He's had more entertaining fights historically, but I think just because Magomed won the other time, Alex Pereira is kind of on the decline a little bit just because of the age. He's not horrible. He's not a bad fighter, but you know what I mean? He's just Magomed's been the freshest fighter. I mean, the fresher fighter, and I feel like he kind of has the advantage here. Like I said, he just has the style to beat Alex Pereira with the boxing. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I said. It's kind of what Jiri also did in their first fight. Jiri was overwhelming Pereira for a moment against the cage, and I noticed that Pereira doesn't really like that close range, those close range, what do you call them? Those close range encounters. Kind of like in the Izzy fight where he got knocked out. Notice where he got knocked out at was where he was kind of close to the cage against Izzy. You know what I mean? Izzy hit him with a boxing combo and he got knocked out. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. If you guys really break it down here, Alex Pereira has to play it really safe. And I think the way he could either win is obviously by knockout. Everybody could win by knockout and catch. You know what I mean? He could still catch Magomed. Magomed isn't unbeatable. He's not uncatchable. You know what I mean? But I feel like where I do kind of see where he can't get through is the solid boxing that Magomed does have. I feel like he won't be able to get through and he either has to outpoint Magomed, which Magomed likes to do. He's a kind of like, from what I noticed, Rocket fight, fights like that. He really likes to outpoint people. That's what he does, and that's the game that I feel like Magomed wants you to play. He wants to outpoint you at all time. Like, you know what I mean? At all time, he just wants to outpoint you slowly, and slowly he just starts beating you like that. And that's what I mean. That's something that Alex isn't used to. Alex is more used to like him having the pace, him having the control. So if we're really getting into this shit, I'm gonna have to pick Magomed. I'm sorry to say for the Alex fans, like it's a little crazy for me to say. I wouldn't want to pick against him, dude. Like I want Periera to win, but don't be surprised if Magomed wins, dude. Like don't be surprised. I think it's like you know what I mean. It's still a close fight, but I feel like it's still like again, it's kind of like a 60% chance of Magomed winning just because of the style. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying Magomed is unbeatable and shit. I'm just saying that Alex Pereira doesn't really have the style if he doesn't fix his mistakes he made in the other fight, which being too stationary, being too scared to engage, and then having his guard a little too low. I mean, I know that's just part of his style of having his guard low so he could catch him with the shots you don't really see. But that's the thing about Alex, though. That's the thing about Alex is that's paying a price with a good boxer or a decent boxer like Magomed. Is paying the price where Magomed could just get inside and rip his combos and really negate all of Alex Pereira's little counters and shit. So it's not really working. He's gonna have to really kickbox his way into this fight. He's gonna have to leg kick, body kick, head kick, a lot of more combinations, not just his little body jab and his little right hand every now and then. No, he has to be a lot more fucking. He has to throw a lot more volume if he's really trying to beat Magomed and make it clear. And he really has to. Again, I forgot the whole thing about the clinch situation, dude. He cannot be held in that clinch again. He has to somehow be able to get underhooks, reverse it. You know what I mean? Really control the pace where the clinch is going. He needs to start throwing knees and shit. He needs to really start mixing up the whole thing. His whole arsenal has to come out in this fight if he's trying to win this fight. I feel like Pereira does understand what he needs to do, but like I said, I think Magomed's pressure with the boxing is a little too much for him. So I really think this is gonna have to be another Magomed. It's gonna be another Magomed win. I'm sorry to say it. I'm not saying that Alex Pereira can't get a win. He can't. He could have fixed the mistakes he makes. He fixes the mistakes. He's a good fighter. He could fix mistakes. He's a championship level fighter. He can make the adjustments to beat fighters like this. But like I'm saying, all the odds are against Pereira in this fight, and I'm just gonna want to pick Ankalaev. I think Ankalaev is gonna have to be the pick for me. So Magomed Ankalaev by decision. I think by decision. He's gonna probably get it done by decision. He could probably get a knockout too, but Alex can too. But if we're gonna be realistic here, it's probably by decision. So that wraps up the what is this shit? UFC 320. This wraps it up for me. Like I'm saying, I'm gonna kind of scroll back down for you guys so you guys could remember my picks. Magomed by decision, Merab by decision, Jiri probably by decision as well. Yusuf Zalal by decision. Joe Piper by TKO or decision. Altibo Gautier by TKO. Ju Sang Yu probably by decision or TKO. Patchy Mix by submission or decision. Edmund Shabazi. Andre Muniz probably by decision or probably decision. Soriano probably by TKO or decision. Macy Chiasson by sub or decision. Farid Basra by decision. Brahimaj by decision. And Veronica Hardy by decision or submission. All right, that wraps it up for this shit. I mean, fucking let me know. I don't even know there's gonna be a Dana White's Contender Series next week. I'll probably end up making a video about that shit too, because I'm really gonna start getting into this YouTube shit. I'm kind of new to this shit, to like making videos and shit. But like I'm telling you, I've been watching the UFC for a while already. My picks are pretty good. I usually write them down type shit, so I would say my picks are pretty decent for most of these fights. Subscribe and shit, give this shit a like type shit, you know what I mean? I'm gonna just try to pump out more videos for you guys. Like I'm really into this MMA shit, bro. I'm really gonna be on my shit. I'm gonna be locked in, dropping videos left and right, you know what I'm saying? Dropping news, fight announcements, you know what I mean? Like fucking predictions for cards like this. It's just shit, just videos, you know what I mean? More MMA content just coming, you know what I mean? Subscribe, like. I'm just really trying to get these subscribers up, you know what I mean? Trying to get my likes up and shit. Let me know though. Let me know. Run this shit up, bro. I'm gonna keep making videos, bro. Have a good day type shit. You know what I'm saying?